7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Hello y'all, welcome back to The Real Evvonne. So you can tell by the title, I'm pretty sure you know what this video is about. That's why you clicked on it. Because there's been a lot of speculation as far as Kim Porter, who was the mother of 3 of P. Diddy's children, and she passed away November of last year. So there's been a lot of speculation as far as like, oh, she was, about to write a tell-all book. And maybe that's possibly why her life was ended. So y'all ready for some tea? Let me just refresh your memory real quick. The LA County coroner, they had called for an additional investigation into Kim Porter's death because the coroner was unable to determine her cause of death. I need everybody to remember that I still haven't seen nothing yet. And they did the ran a test, to see if there was any toxins or anything, but that was back in November. We are in January. It don't take that long to get that back. But with that being said, people also have to understand this and remember this before you jump on people's videos, calm and ignorant. Shit. If the coroner could not determine her cause of death, why do you people keep insisting that she had pneumonia or some other type of disease? Don't you think that shit will show up in a autopsy or something? You don't think the coroner will be able to see that? Because think about this also. Even if she did have something and they don't want the family, they don't want the public to know. It don't work that way. It's plenty of these celebrities. What do they tell us? They'll tell us if they overdosed on drugs or they committed suicide. They tell you that. Okay? We knew about Michael Jackson, so, no offense, but, come on. So why would we not know about her cause of death? Okay? So you have to keep that in mind. So the fact that they can't determine the cause of death, please stop saying she died from pneumonia or some incurable disease or something like that, because clearly that's not true, because the coroner couldn't find it. And in my opinion, I think clearly I believe that but they pay people off. That's just my opinion. Okay? But bottom line is, if she had pneumonia or any other or disease or something like that, that would be the cause of death, and they would have been able to see that to determine it. Okay? So, in her home, y'all, remember I said before how these people go by numbers as far as when you want to know if something was a sacrifice or something like that. You got to pay attention to numbers and when they do things. So, 10300 block of Woodbridge Street at 11:40 a.m. There's your 11. I've done a video before. You can check it out. I'll link it, about Jay-Z and his 44 album. You have to understand what that number 4 means to these people. Number 11, that's a key number right there. And then in that 10300, just take out them zeros, because zeros is, you got your 13. And then remember, she had twin daughters who happened to be 11 years old when she passed. Twins and 11. Remember 9/11? I told y'all they do things by the numbers. That's the way of speaking to each other, is in code. Because remember I said, come on y'all, 11:40 a.m. is pretty exact. Not 11:52. No, I'm just saying, pretty exact. Now, I want to also get into, because again, remember, if they're saying that she was so sick for weeks, right? So sick for weeks. Didn't go to the doctor though, but so sick for weeks. But some of her last uploads, that's what people need to pay attention to on Instagram. And this is another reason why a lot of people are saying, which I'm coming to that conclusion too, that she was definitely dead before the 15th. Definitely. Because her posts kind of stopped. Like, well, put it like this right here, November 1st. And she didn't look sick in this. Did she all of a sudden just get sick after this picture? Just saying. And don't think I don't miss the symbolism. This is their Halloween They went to a Halloween party, whatever. Like that's her twin daughters. You know, so you got your black and white, and that black and white checkered floor. God dang it, everything's black and white, even behind them. The everything black and white. Pay attention to symbols. This one also, November 1st. Another one. She looked fine. I mean, she was still up. You know, I'm just saying. So here's the tea. I know some of y'all want something stronger than tea, but I'm giving you tea right now. Let's go. So, like I said, in any articles or anything I show you, I'm going to put the links in the description box. Don't worry about that. You know, just so you can check out the whole thing for yourself. So, Kim Porter was writing a book about parenting before her death. This book was a help book about how to raise well-mannered kids in Hollywood. Stay with me though, y'all. You know I got more. You know damn well I didn't do this video just for this. So like I said, Kim Porter was working on a book provisionally entitled How to Raise Well-Mannered Children in Hollywood. And this was before her untimely death. It's been revealed. Kim's longtime friend and hairstylist Lisa Pope said that Kim was planning to write a book on how to raise well-mannered children in Hollywood. She further goes on to say that she can attest to the amazingly well-mannered children that Kim raised. And anyway, and she was also saying that our strongest bonds are roles as parents. And then she was going on saying how we love children, and we're especially bonded to our children. Well done, Kim. Well done. All them damn caps. Just saying. Now, what else I'm about to talk about, you're going to need something stronger to tea. So if you want that, I suggest you go ahead and get that right now. You can put this on pause real quick if you like. So, this is all alleged. There is no confirmation as of yet. I have not been able to find confirmation. Please do not tell, go listen to somebody's video, because I've already, look, there's no confirmation. Okay, but I am going to tell you why I understand now why this rumor is floating around. And a little side note, if there are links, anything that y'all want me to check out, videos, articles, anything like that, please email me. Use the appropriate email address in my description box to do so. Okay, me personally, I don't like looking at other people's videos before I do my own research, because I don't want to be influenced. Okay, so anyway, let me get back to this. I came across this blog dated July 23rd, 2007. I will put the link in the description box for you. So basically what this blogger was saying, there was only a matter of time before Kim Porter hustled the ultimate hustler, Diddy. So apparently a lot of people took Kim as being dumb, and mainly because she was putting over Diddy's cheating ways and for sidestepping her for J-Lo. But she's not dumb as she looks. So there's been a lot of rumor, speculation that major publishing houses have been reaching out to Kim to work on a book deal. Now remember, this is word of mouth. Nothing has been officially announced. And remember, this is from 2007. Kim is to allegedly explain the relationship with Diddy and dish about his bad party habits. The blogger also went on to say, or could this also include his late night sessions with model type dudes? And with millions coming her way thanks to them kids, Kim Porter may be in for more money and fame with this alleged tell-all book. Okay, so then I came across this article from and mind you, this information I'm about to read was out before this, so remember what I just read to y'all, that blog from July. Apparently these type of rumors has been going on for a while. So I came across this People magazine article from September 10, 2007. And in it, Kim Porter says she was betrayed by Diddy. So for more than a decade, she was in we all know that on again, off again relationship with Sean Diddy Combs. So she sat down with people to come clean about the dissolution of their romance, saying his philandering was just one of the reasons for their breakup. And think about this. The breakup was in July of 2007. That blog I read to you was July 2007. Now I'm quoting Kim Porter. As black women, we sacrifice, she tells Essence Magazine for its October issue. Anyway, so it came out October 2007, in case you're wondering. We stand by our man through thick and thin, through whatever. But if you feel like maybe I'm getting the short end of the stick, that's when a change has to take place. So, allegedly her rudest awakening in all her years with Puff Daddy took place late in 2006 when she was pregnant with their twin daughters, who were born on December 21st. So, the rude awakening was when a girlfriend informed her that Combs had recently fathered a baby with another woman. I'm quoting Kim. I wasn't even coming from the place of who, what, why. I laid low and did what women do. I did my background work, collected information about the other woman. But I wasn't even on it like that because I was pregnant. And what was bubbling inside me was a blessing from God. I couldn't let my energy be on that. I didn't have time for any drama, trauma, and bull. Clearly she said bullshit, but they just, So, as Porter was to learn, the other baby was born 5 months before Porter and Combs' twins arrived. The mother, Sarah Chapman, who at the time of this article lived in Atlanta and worked in fashion and knew Combs for several years, and this is according to what her attorney told Essence. Of Combs' behavior, Porter says, it's not an original script. He's not the first man who's cheated. He's not the first man who's had a baby outside of his relationship. He's not the originator of this. But at this point in my life, I have girls now. It's a different program. Because see, her first child by Diddy is a boy. That's why she said it. She went on to further express her regret that she didn't first hear about the other child directly from Combs, who at the time of this article declined to speak, didn't want to speak to Essence, didn't want to return calls to people. She further went on to say, I would have preferred to find out from him because that's my man. I know it's hard for anyone to say to their significant other, I've gotten into some shit and I got a baby on the way. But men do get caught up in things. I'm not naive to that. Still, there's a right and wrong way to handle it because most of all, we were friends. Even if I couldn't have understood it as a woman, I would have understood it as a friend. Ultimately, Combs did approach Porter with the news, but it was after their twins were born, she says. He told me that he had gotten himself into a situation and he may have fathered another child outside the relationship. And I said, really? Well, I already knew. I'm glad you decided to be a man, recalls Porter. I was like, dude, this is so whack. I can't even respect you right now. And for me, once the respect is gone, I'm not even listening to you. Hey, now, let me side note. I can attest to that. Fuck that. You lose my respect and trust, we don't have nothing else to talk about. Let me continue. And as things finally played out, she says her choice to leave Diddy was simply because the relationship was not working for her. I'm quoting her now. I'm a Southern girl, and my home life is numero uno. I wasn't waking up feeling happy. There's no other way for me to articulate it other than a feeling. I just wasn't feeling it. That's why I had to leave. Did you catch that, T? So it's clear and obvious why this rumor has been going around about her allegedly was in, writing a tell-all book. Okay? But that was back in 2007. But again, based off just reading that article alone, her being betrayed, what do women usually do when they scorn? Tell your business. So it's definitely understandable why people assume that she was writing to tell her. But maybe she was. I don't know. I just have not been able to find confirmation for that yet. But it's 100% understood why people believe that. Okay? But we know who the shady mofo is. So I looked on Diddy's Instagram again. So on December 7th, he uploaded this. I'm sorry, he posted this. You're about to be happier than you've ever been. Who in the flying fuck upload or post something like that? I thought you were so depressed and hurt because you lost your soulmate. Not even 30 days, and you upload that, you post that on your Instagram. You're about to be happier than you've ever been. And I get it. I read what he said. I know people like, oh, he just posted that because, he's grieving. Bullshit. Ain't no way in hell it ain't been 30 damn days and you gonna see me post some shit like this. Would you? You're about to be happier than you've ever been. There you go, that damn love again. Team, these mofos and their movements and shit. See, this is why even with YouTube, these mofos and these piece shit. No. You're about to be happier than you've ever been. So, with that being said, what do y'all think? Do you still think she just died from something, pneumonia or the flu, or some people say, I'm not even going to repeat, but they be saying other, incurable diseases and stuff. After I just told you, which I said it before and I said it again in this video, that if the coroners were not able to determine a cause of death, how in the hell is it everybody else is running around, oh, she had pneumonia, she had that. That would have showed up, y'all, in autopsy. Any type of disease, when you're dealing with pneumonia, that involves your lungs. So they would have seen that. So with that being said, do you still think she died of natural causes at the age of 40, whatever? I understand some people say 46, some people say 47, some people say 48. One thing I will tell you this, and this is a fact, and you can look this up. All of these people, especially when you're dealing with models and actors, they lie about their ages so they can continue to get work. Okay? Look that up. Okay, so anyway. Do you think she died from natural causes? Do you think after she posted those pictures on November 1st on her Instagram that she all of a sudden fell sick? And don't get me wrong, I understand that does happen because none of us are promised tomorrow. I just need you to understand and get a grip with who, and remember who we're talking about and who this person was connected to. Most people, not even rich, don't even have health insurance. If we that damn sick, especially when you talking about pneumonia, we gonna be up in somebody's emergency room. We gonna be in somebody's hospital. We are not gonna be sitting home drinking fluids or whatever. I just don't believe the story that was put out there. I believe she definitely passed away before the announcement that they made, because remember I said these people go by the numbers. Why in the hell would they not say November 15th? You got 11 and then 15, 5 plus 1 is what? 6. Flip that 6, you got 9, 11. Why would they not say that? Just saying. Okay? Just saying. Twins happen to be 11 years old. Happen to be found at 11:40 a.m. Come on, y'all. Come on. But what you think? Do you think she was silenced? Or do you think she was a sacrifice? Or do you think it was natural causes? Now I know mofos, we all got different opinions. There always usually be some type of drama in my chat. It's for all the comment section. But I ain't allowing it, so be respectful, okay? And don't come at me with your craziness, because everybody has the right to their own opinion. If you come wrong, I'm deleting and blocking. Whatever. I don't have no attitude. I'm just keeping that shit real. Also, don't forget, if you're not already doing so, please go support me on Patreon. There's new content over there, so please go ahead and support me over there. The link is in the description box, as everything else is. I appreciate all of you who already are support me over there. See y'all next video. Take care.